announcement, in just over a week, this stadium will play host to the 𝙏𝙗𝙗𝙗 Classic, which will be the first ever World Athletics Continental Tour event to be held on the African continent. The event, named after our great hero and trailblazing Olympic champion Kipchoge Keino, will bring together elite athletes from all over the world to compete in various track and field events on Saturday, October 3rd of this year. Our being entrusted to host this global event is evidence of the confidence that the world has in our country and our levels of COVID-19 containment, as well as it will be the first global sporting event to be held on the African continent since the advent of the COVID-19 pandemic. The 𝙏𝙗𝙗𝙗 Classic and the other sporting events that will be held as we gradually and progressively reopen the country will be conducted in strict adherence to all applicable protocols, guidelines, and regulations. And this will ensure that our sportspersons, our coaches, media, and spectators are all kept safe and healthy. I also want to take this opportunity to wish our athletes the very best as they head out to the London Marathon, which is going to be held on the 4th of October 2020, led by our world marathon record holders, Eliud Kipchoge and Brigid Kosgei. And I have no doubt that they will once again, like their colleagues in Doha, make us proud despite the challenges of having had no or little training due to COVID-19 restrictions. Ladies and gentlemen, looking forward towards 2021, we will continue to also work relentlessly to ensure that the World Under-20 Championship and the World Rally Championships, better known as the Safari Rally, scheduled to take place in Nairobi next year, will be held and be held successfully. In these challenging times, the return of sporting events is a welcome sign of our adaptation to the new normal and how we have found safe and secure ways to restart aspects of our ordinary way of life despite the presence of this disease. So in that regard, the Ministry of Sports, Culture and Heritage should redouble their efforts in reconvening the major sporting events that were postponed as a result of the COVID pandemic. I will further direct the Ministry to resume preparation processes towards the Olympic and the Para-Olympic Games and to engage with our local sports associations on how Kenyan athletes can resume competing in sporting events abroad. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I'd like to remind all our athletes that Kenya's reputation as a sporting powerhouse has been built on a foundation of competing clean and winning fairly. We have all noted with concern the reports of a few isolated cases of use of illicit performance-enhancing substances and practices by some of our athletes. While these cases are a tiny percentage of the whole, they are nevertheless very troubling. And in that regard, I also do direct the Ministry of Sports to provide the required resources for enhanced anti-doping education, testing, and reporting, and to make the same a standing agenda that will be briefed to Cabinet on a regular basis. Ladies and gentlemen, in concluding my remarks, let me once again take this opportunity to thank all those who have made the development of this facility possible. The Ministry of Sports, Culture and Heritage, which has been instrumental in this endeavor, should continue in the same vein across the country And also to you, General Kihalangwa, pongezi for the new look of the watu wanajenga mnajiita nini? Public Works. Yeah. Well done. Hongera sana. Make sure that our sporting facilities are well managed and not allowed to fall once again into deplorable states of repair. Sisi zote tumeona ile mumepatiwa na jemedari. We shall be coming to see, my friend. Kaza mkikosa kuchunga, nyinyi mtatuambia umeshindwa kwa nini. Kwa hayo machache na mengi, tunasema Mungu awabariki, Mungu awalinde. Let us enjoy our stadium. Do the best to continue promoting sports in Kenya. Asanteni sana. God bless you all.
Nafasi hii